Today, I will bring you another collection of terrifying true stories from survivors of narcissistic relationships. They told you who they were with every lie, every deflection, every fake apology. They told you, but you believed the mask because it was easier than believing the monster behind it. This isn't just a story. This is what happens when the mask slips and you finally see inside the mind of a narcissist. You thought it was over, didn't you? That once you left, once you blocked them, once you spoke your truth, the nightmare would end. But narcissists don't let go. They linger. In your texts, in your memories, in your self-doubt. And when they can't control you anymore, they try to control the way others see you. They smear you, rewrite the story, and pretend they're the victim. Because the one thing a narcissist fears more than being exposed is being irrelevant. This is another story of On Real-Life Horror Unmasked, where we explore the psychology of narcissism through actual events. Tonight, we're looking into the mind of a narcissist when they lose control of you. If you're new here, make sure to stay tuned for more episodes and leave a comment about today's story. Let's get right into it. When it ends, it really ends. You know the feeling of losing your balance, like the ground beneath your feet just vanished. That's the moment when they lose control. It could be the day you walk out the door, the final day in court, or when you post your truth online. But from that moment on, things shift. You see the whole charade for what it was. But then comes the silence. It's deafening, unnerving. Just when you think you've reached the other side, the calm after the storm, you hear whispers. Rumors start to spread. Strange things you never said. Things you never did. People pulling away, acting different, colder. And you realize they've been poisoned. That's the smear campaign. It's the narcissist's revenge. They lose control of you. So, they take control of your reputation. Now you're not just healing from the hurt and pain you were left with. You're defending yourself from ghosts they created. It's a confusing moment. You're navigating the aftermath of a trauma you've survived. But now you're expected to fight for your own story. One survivor described it like psychological warfare. Another said she lost half her friends. Her own family believed the narcissist's lies. And that's the genius of manipulation. The narcissist strikes when you're vulnerable, preying on your strength to ensure victory. While you're still picking up the pieces, they're already rewriting history. The narcissist will reach out to mutual friends, relatives, co-workers. They'll pull at heartstrings, playing the victim. They might even craft fake social media posts or emails. The goal is to convince others of a narrative that minimizes or even blames you. Suddenly, you're not the one who endured years of gaslighting, emotional damage, and manipulation. You're the villain in someone else's story. A common tactic is turning your kindness against you. Remember all those times you defended them, stood up for them in public, or offered a helping hand? Well, now the narcissist spins those moments into something sinister. They twist your words, claiming you meant harm. It's like reliving the trauma all over again. Except this time, the world is listening. And if you try to set the record straight, guess what? More often than not, people will believe them. Because narcissists know how to play the role, read people like scripts, and they twist every truth until it breaks you again, just without ever having to be in the same room. This is their mind, a maze where they're always the hero and you are whatever they need you to be. What do you do when your own story feels stolen? Some victims choose to walk away, focusing on their healing instead of the noise. Others decide to fight, setting the record straight with anyone who'll listen. But either way, it's a heavy burden to carry. You're not just escaping a toxic relationship. You're reclaiming your identity, proving your sanity one conversation at a time. You have to be careful because the narcissist will target the people closest to you. They'll plant seeds of doubt, making you question your own judgment. They'll exaggerate stories, creating drama where there isn't any. Before you know it, you're back in that tangled web, trying to convince others of your truth. But why bother, when the narcissist has already won? A man once said he found his ex writing journal entries she planned to accidentally leave out for others to find. entries full of fake claims against him. She thought she was protecting herself, but she was also poisoning the well. Another victim found edited screenshots, reworded texts, and even AI-generated voice messages. Yes, they went that far. The narcissist's image is everything. They'll let the whole world burn if it keeps the spotlight on them. Imagine waking up one morning to find your life turned upside down, your reputation in tatters, your relationship severed, and your very identity challenged. That's the cruel reality of facing a narcissist's wrath when they lose control of you. But it doesn't stop there. The narcissist's web of manipulation extends beyond your personal life. They strike at your career, your passions, your dreams. Suddenly, you're not just battling for your own peace of mind. You're fighting for your place in the world. A simple Google search of your name brings up articles, blog posts, and comments twisted to portray you in a negative light. Your professional reputation is on the line. Colleagues and clients alike question your motives and intentions. You're not just trying to rebuild your life. You're trying to restore your name. In the digital age, the battleground shifts to social media. Fake accounts pop up, reposting your private messages, your personal photos, anything to humiliate you. You might even find yourself at the center of online hate campaigns. Every notification, every comment, every message is a potential attack. You're not just healing from trauma. You're managing an ongoing crisis. Yet, amidst this chaos, there is a glimmer of hope. Each step you take to reclaim your story is a victory. Every conversation that sets the record straight is a triumph. Slowly but surely, you're chipping away at the narcissist's facade. Healing takes time. Therapy provides a safe space, a sanctuary where you can piece together the fragments of your life. Support groups connect you with others who understand your pain, who've walked the path you're currently on. You realize you're not alone in this fight. As you continue to heal, you start to recognize the signs of manipulation, gaslighting, the silent treatment, the constant need for control. You're arming yourself with knowledge, understanding the enemy, so to speak. You're no longer a victim. You're a survivor. Every day you wake up stronger, more resilient. The scars remain, but they tell a story of survival. They remind you of how far you've come. The narcissist may have taken your story, but they can't take your strength. So if this felt like your story, it probably is. Comment, "They don't own my story," below. Like, share, and subscribe. We're shining light on real horror and taking the mask off one story at a time. Until next time.